And welcome back to part 4 of The Evil Within. This time we're going to see what our scientific friend here wants, where we can, and what he wants us to find, so maybe we can find and figure out what on earth's going on.
You know where we are? Just ahead is the hospice my brother runs. He'll take us in. That
Fair enough.
didn't answer my question. I honestly don't know. For all I know, I'm losing my mind and you're just a delusion. But I like to think I still have a shred of dignity and an obligation to protect my patient. As an officer of the law, you should too.
Oh, that's a bit of a dick.
I hope his brother's not a jerk too.
Yeah, exactly. Right, now if you're quick, head over here to the fire, because there'll be someone about to get hit. If you take them out before they can, the woman that was caught will run off and hide, and will eventually... Shit. Shit. Ow. There we go. Right, let's go find where that woman ran off to. Oh, here she is. Yeah, if you come over first, she'll fade into non-existence and she'll drop a lot of gel, so it's worth trying to go out of the way to save her. If you're playing the game on easy mode, she'll respawn if you go back to the hospital area, which I first thought was a glitch because I went through this game I went through most of this game on normal, and then there's one part in chapter 9 that really ticked me off, so I went back for it on easy, and yeah, I realised that actually you can just keep on doing it infinitely on easy. Right, this is another notice passed. So say that an of his officer friends got injured and is worrying about them. I might as well see what's on the other side of this. Oh, this one's a plot one. This one's worth going to. The reason why I always try and check the hospital things is because some of them are plot related, so they are worth checking out. Like this one. This is as fast as we can go, unfortunately. If you hold your gun out, you move just a little bit faster, but... Oh, hello. But the game wants us to go down there, but I want to look around first. There's more papers. And another wanted poster. Oh, this guy, this guy is the professor we're with's brother that we're heading to see if he's alright. I'm going to quickly get some upgrades though. I mean, I've got 10,000. I can upgrade my sprint! Oh, you have no idea how long I've been waiting to do this. Oh yeah, we can actually upgrade our agony crossbow, the bolts for it. And we can do it again. Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Let's see if there's anything else I want. No. Nah. Because I don't really like putting them in the critical straight away. Like, I'll wait a while before I start upgrading critical chance. I'll upgrade the harpoon bolt. And I think that's about all I've got enough for, so. Now let's actually get a move on over there. I've wasted enough time trying to send upgrades, but at least we can sprint for longer than 3 bloody seconds. I think I put it to 6 seconds. So the best upgrade is 10 seconds, but also when it's at 10 seconds regenerates faster. So you can sort of half tap it with your sprint and just go on near infinitely.
So many new admissions, and not a single discharge.
I think she's about to open another door for us, because like I said, there's 4 doors here. One of them's ours, the other 3 are not. Oh. Oh, great.
Fine.
My controller vibrates every time that wave goes past.
Fine. 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 Fine.
Okay, so that's Leslie we can hear.
Fine.
The patient. Him.
Fine.
Oh, look, the waves are directly coming out of him. There's V, you alright there?
Well,
Oh.
do take care of yourself.
Oh, poor Seb, he's just like, what's going on? Alright, let's get a move on. I could have saved there, but I decided against it. Right, now, this building here is where the scientist's brother is, but you can actually go straight past it and never deal with what's inside here. But I'm going to anyway, just to show off what it actually is. Oh, gel. Oh well, I thought there was an entrance. Thanks, scientist. I keep forgetting his name, so I'm just going to refer to him as the scientist guy when I forget. Man, I can't even scale that. Yeah, this game's far from perfect. I enjoy it for what it is, but some of its problems are quite clear. Oh, I'll just use one then. There we go.
What could have happened here?
More, but oh, I've got an idea. Because if you go up to the brother, there's a mini boss you can do. So this is completely optional, but there is like a sort of boss here that you might as well do because you can get some nice stuff out of it. But I want to see if I can one-shot this boss.
Valerio, it's me. The good doctor is here. This is my brother Valerio, Leslie's original doctor.
Because the amount of times the boss has one-shot me, I want to see if I can actually one-shot the boss.
Let's expose everything.
Hey, what are you doing?
This is a nice transition. Right, now let's try this. Wow, that worked! Well, we just one-shot that boss. I really wasn't expecting that to work. And that's why you never itch your scabs.
How could he have done that to Valerio?
Anyway, it won't let us like do anything with that body until you look at this. You see, there's a key in there. One of the keys for the multiple million of safes back at the hospital. Once you have a look at that, if you go back here, it will let you do it. So you can cut this guy open and get the key out. Right, let's get that key. Come on, if there was any of you out there that actually didn't see that coming, you only got yourself to blame. Oh, matches, yeah, I'll take those. Get out of the way, science. I think there's an upstairs as well, so we'll check that out as before we leave, just in case there's anything special. Because you never know. Well, I mean, the fact that you can only find the crossbow and shotgun by looking around and exploring, it's not going to appear in front of you, should be a safe guess in general that you should try and explore a bit. Oh, excuse me, they're clearing my throat. But if I remember rightly, there is a zombie enemy thing up here somewhere.
Leslie?
That came from outside.
But we're not checking outside yet. I want to check these rooms. Oh, hello. Oh, and he's got an axe, even better.
Inconceivable.
More bullets, I'll take
Couldn't
those.
have happened.
You always want to be on the lookout for bullets, because you never know when you'll find your next ones. And you never know when a tight situation where you're going to need a lot of ammo could come around. Is it? That was what? Oh no, it hasn't respawned. Well, now, if I remember rightly, there's a bit of a cheeky jump scare over here. Yeah, there it is. The only reason I remember that one is because that one got me on my first run. Oh, we got grenades, sweet. Oh, we can't actually destroy that box. Axes and such only destroy when you hit an enemy, so I can swing it as many boxes as I want and it'll be fine. Is there anything of interest in here? Oh no, it's a shelf. Matches. I should probably upgrade my match, how many matches I can hold. Oh wait, that thing became gel after it like burned on the ground, huh? What do you know?
What's wrong with this kid?
Oh, this next bit's interesting. I don't know what's happening next. Let's chase after him. Ugh. Anything in here? More bullets, yay! Never turn those down.
He's gone down there.
Yeah, I remember this section. We're going to get introduced to a new enemy soon, and it's really annoying. Let's see what's down here first. Our scientist friend keeps on referring to Ruvik, and he won't explain to us what or who Ruvik is. Yeah, that new enemy type. Yeah, we are about to meet a new enemy type. And this one, when I first got to here on my first run, I didn't even realise it was a new enemy type until I accidentally swung the axe, because I had the axe on my first run as well. I accidentally swung the axe and just sort of casually did the thing.
Wait, Doc. I think something's coming.
Look. Alright, so the door's just kicked open. On my first run, I just ran straight through the door, like, what's here? But look, there's an enemy right here. They're only visible when they're attacking or being attacked. Any other time, they're not visible at all. And that will throw you off so much. Because you will just do what I did and run straight past it without realising.
This place is a death trap. Is there anywhere safe at all?
I think that's unlikely.
Right, let's grab the gel before we follow him.
Get out.
We must be going this way.
Oh, whatever.
Can't get away. Can't
In fact, I really shouldn't be calling this to the professor, he's a doctor.
The stairs are gone.
We must be collectively losing our minds.
Losing our minds. Losing our minds. Losing our minds. Losing our minds. Losing our minds.
Oh God. No.
Meet Ruvik, our antagonist of the game.
It is you.
And he seems to have a direct connection to Leslie.
No. Don't follow.
Yeah, screw you, Doc, I'm following. Oh, never mind.
Doctor? Leslie?
If you try and run the other way, you're running forever, so run this way.
Fuck.
Oh, you. Okay. Alright, this section is a bit of a survival bit, but it doesn't activate straight away. You have to go to a certain point. So if I was you, explore around a little first, see what you can find before going to the bit to trigger it, because otherwise you might suffer a little. Now that's there if you want it. Also, you can drain the blood out of this area if you want to move a bit faster. Set that on fire as well, that'd be a good trap. Right, there are bombs around, and I'm going to disarm this one, but I'm not going to disarm another one elsewhere. Because this one's more of a threat to you than it is the enemies. The other one you can turn on the enemies very, very easily, so I'm going to leave the other one, but I'm going to disarm that one. That lever drops that little oil drum there, so if you want to kick it about and then set it down somewhere so you can trap an enemy, go for it. I'm going to leave that there as well, because if an enemy triggers it, they're going to get impaled. If you pull that lever, it'll make the impaling trap go off as well. That's the one I'm going to leave. That's the one I'm not going to touch. And as soon as you walk over here, now it's activated. Ruvik appears and it's like, I'm going to release loads of enemies into the area, like with his weird blood dust thing he's got going. Right, now brace yourself, because there are quite a few. I'm not sure I actually hit anything. He triggered that trap, I forgot to point that out. Right, I'm going to try and lure him over here. Because if you're good, you could get them all in one single rotation, which is what I'm hoping I can do. I probably lit that a bit too soon, but... Oh, I got one of them though. Alright, he's a big boy, so... Ooh. The enemies do have a slightly hesitated response to action, so you can use that to your advantage. I'm gonna go for... yeah. If you light an enemy on fire and any enemy's close enough, it will light them on fire as well, so you can get a lot of uses out of it. Like so. Shit. Oh, I can't get a stealth kill on it. Oh, I only took one more hit down anyway. I think I actually got them all. Yeah, I did. Well, that wasn't too bad. The next bit coming up, though, caught me off the first time, because the game won't tell you what to do until you do it. Like, you know how it didn't tell us about how to deal with the mine until it blown up, it'll do it again. There's the point where an enemy will appear that you cannot deal with at this point in the game. You have to run. But the game won't tell you you have to run until you already start running. So there's a good chance you'll open fire on the thing, it will massacre you a few times, and then you'll realise, hang on a minute, what if I try and run instead? And that's when you'll get out. I did notice a toolbox around here somewhere. Yeah, here. Okay, thanks, Seb. You're amazing. He's got Zelda jump mentality, as in like how Link will jump if you run straight off an edge. Seb will jump if you run straight off an edge in this. There isn't a designated jump button, which I don't necessarily mind because the game's structured around it, but still, it's still kind of annoying. Right, that door there is locked. But you can cut. It will be open soon, so don't forget about it. This is the section I was on about. There's ammo here, and there's a good gel pot on the other side. But as soon as you get here, this being known as Laura will appear, and this fucker is currently immortal. You can put anything you want into it, and it will not do a damn thing. But technically it's not immortal, it's just the amount of health and defense it has is something you cannot deal with right now. So you have to run. And thankfully the upgrade to enough sprint will make this just a bit easier. As soon as you get here, lock the door. And start burning the bodies. because Laura comes to life through burning and through active bodies. Well, when the active's in, they're just still there. Once you burn them, they disintegrate, so she can't come out through them. So remember that. This section here, be careful. You can disarm this. You have enough time to disarm that, but you don't have enough time to waste disarming the next one, so just keep moving. Also, if you trigger enough, they won't be enough to kill you, but they will put your health below the safety zone, and then you won't be able to escape. Right, Laura will come out of this body. Actually, I think that was a bad move, because Laura will come out of this body, but not until the lift stops, so you'll have a chance to run. I think since I've burnt it, she's going to come out. Yeah, she's going to come out of the one right in front of us instead. Yeah, that was a bad choice. I should have not done that. Right, this section, they put the spikes on to make you feel like you have to time it in some case, but just go for it. And yeah, so you'll get through.
I made it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm near the end of this chapter. Like, for 10 to 16 hour long game, I'm 4 parts in and 4 chapters in, and I've nearly finished this chapter. Like, what the hell? How am I going through this game so quickly? I haven't played it in months. Right, as soon as Ruvik appears, same again, run back. Because Ruvik, the bullets will outright phase through him. He legitimately is immortal. And he's a one-hit kill if he gets near you. And he's part of the reason why Chapter 9 I really don't enjoy. And Chapter 9 is also the sole reason why I put the game on easy on my first run, because Chapter 9 can go fuck itself royally. I really don't enjoy Chapter 9. And you'll see why when I get to it. Like, you ever had it like there's like one game where you really enjoy it, but it's just that one level that you never look forward to? Yeah, that's Chapter 9 for me. But this is where the chapter was just going to sort of end, so I'm going to call this apart. So next time on The Evil Within, we'll figure out what the fuck just happened, and maybe try and find some answers to who Ruvik is and what happened to the doc. But until then, take care now.
What is it with you?